learning how the Wii controls the music, learning how everything works together, and how, I don't know.
I think the collaboration is the most interesting part. Working with people who handle technology all the time to work with dancers who use their bodies for everything, and to use the same type of motion and the sensing, and then turn that into an art form.
Okay. And then do you need, okay.
Third movement is just run.
Okay. So he'd also like a cue at measure 95 in the second movement.
So I'm kind of monitoring the back channel communications that we have with the group in London over FaceTime. I've got the schedule here. They should be calling us this Tuesday, so they should be calling us a little before 1:30 when the performance starts. And then I'll be watching David Osmond, the conductor, and he'll be cueing us when to start, and I'll let him know when we're finishing up so that he gets the next thing going and there's not a lot of delay.
I'm kind of the audio guy and computer guy for this operation here. What we have is Dan Rohde, our composer, made all this music in here. That's half of it's being controlled by some Wiimotes that we have on the dancers. Sound there goes into the mixer, comes out of here, goes to the camera, which goes into the computer that's streaming it out to our friends in London. And yeah, I'm just making sure that the audio is there and sounds good and starts at the right time.
So I just signal me and I'll signal him, and I think this is just for now. Yeah, that's totally fine.
I'm following the score, just in case I don't hear very well through the iPad.
Okay.
Theatre, I can hear
And we're in the third one? Well, third one.
We're it for the third. Okay.
Now
So
we're doing a complete run through now, is that it?
yeah, we're doing a complete run through right now.
Okay, great. Here we go.
All right.
And then they're taking about 6 minutes in between movements, right? So
Yeah.
give us a few-
Yeah. So we're gonna start.
Okay, ready?
10.
What I've been challenged with is making sure that we have our connections to the network, our internet connectivity is working well, making sure that, making sure we coordinated our camera operator, have him here at the times we need him, and making sure that the connections on all the computers have a good a bandwidth to be able to do the video transmission, balancing the video bit rates and the audio bit rates to get a good transmission to the University of Kingston. Coordinating with their technical folks and
For things like that,
acting as kind of the technical resource for the project to make sure all the technology is working together.
Okay, well, I'm running the video for the webcast from the Grand Valley side of things. I'll just run the camera, and we feed sound through the camera back to the encoding machine, and we upload it so that the folks in Kingston can mix it all together. So I'm essentially the camera operator for the project.
I feel like it helps me be more creative in my movement.
Some of the changes are really subtle, so you don't quite hear them, but then others are so audible that it's really easy to take and move your body more in that way, or move it slower to kind of play with that sound, and it almost makes it more enjoyable.
Okay. Okay. I hope that'll work. Can you understand me?
This is how we keep.
Oh, okay.
Mind the trigger.
You can't hear me.
Which line? This one?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's. All right. So he's going to cue me in about 4 minutes. Okay.
So we use athletic tape to attach the Wii controllers to their arms so that it doesn't hurt their skin and it doesn't hurt the Wii controller.
The game, the Wii, you can put it in your hand, play tennis and everything, and it controls the ball and everything. Well, this controls the music pretty much. So whenever we lift our arm up, the music gets higher or louder, and whenever we
Are you guys seeing our stream?
it's like it lowers the music and everything. So we control the music at times.
When I was asked to choreograph Bodies in Motion, I was really excited because I thought what a great way to show the world a direct collaboration between dance and technology. I'm really interested in the ways that technology can influence the body and the way that the two can exist harmoniously in a performance space. Though I thought the idea of using Wii controllers on the wrists that David Osmond came up with was a fantastic way to sort of merge pop culture with dance culture in a way. Most people are familiar with what a Wii controller is and how that functions, and so it was a nice way to sort of marry the two experiences together, but also make it accessible for the viewers to understand how those manipulations were happening in space. I wanted to choreograph movements that sort of highlighted the ways in which the Wii controllers reacted to the sensors in the room. I wanted the changes in the music to be audible, so I also wanted the movements themselves that were manipulating the music to be accessible and visual to the viewer so that they could really see that simple movements of waving your arms and rolling on the floor and simple turning motions can have such an effect on the choreography.
Bodies in Motion, and David Osmond came to us and said, we want some piece that kind of reflects the motion in the Olympics and and use electronics and stuff like that. So we thought about movement and electronics, and it added up to electronic dance music. But I kind of write some electronic dance music, but I'm more of a classical composer. So we decided to take our classical influences and electronic influences and bring them together. So, and also there was another coincidence. We're doing this project in London, and most of our favorite electronic music is from London. So we imagined taking some of our favorite electronic artists like Aphex Twin and Burial and Brian Eno. They're all from London, and we kind of combined them with our own voices to try to get this weird piece called Several Rooms Away from Their Source.
This time it was kind of a challenge because we had to collaborate over the internet, really. So we used stuff like Dropbox and Skype and just email, text message like the whole time. And throughout this entire thing, we didn't meet even a single time to like meet in person and work on the piece. So it was all over the internet. And so we took the title, Several Rooms Away from Their Source. It's actually a quote from a Pitchfork article about a Burial album. It's Untrue, I think, is the album that they cited it as. And so I thought it was totally fitting, you know, several rooms away from their source, or in our case, several states away.
Fantastic thing working with composers, and these two young gentlemen are just doing a fabulous job. They put in countless hours making this, because it's not just a piece for orchestra, it also includes lots of electronics, as well as the fact that of course it's being broadcast on the web live. So it's just an amazing project. David Osmond in London certainly has most of the credit for the whole idea.
Now.
Thank you for bringing us. So thank you for bringing us. There's a long delay.
30 seconds.
You guys done awesome. That's great. Thanks. Great work. Yeah.